Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. Apparent confusion is a product of good order, apparent cowardice of courage, apparent weakness of strength. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the 4 seasons, they pass away to return once more. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. Strange what being forced to slow down could do to a person. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. You cannot open a book without learning something. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. The longing for paradise is man's longing not to be man. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. Fear not the path of truth, for the lack of people walking on it. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Don't react. Cut them off silently. Where the army is, prices are high. When prices rise, the wealth of the people is exhausted. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. I care for no man on earth, and no man on earth cares for me. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. Health is hearty, health is harmony, health is happiness. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Study the past if you want to define the future. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value.